I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He'll be going up against this man. It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep mocking, because if they get close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history. The Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That counter punch caught him clean. This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Oh, this is a slug right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheese them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
They both want the knockout. Throws the jab but does not score. The straight right just misses. They better start respecting each other's punching power. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't.
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Swing and a miss with that jab. And he missed despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
You're right, John. What a shot.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight again. That's his.
Taking 3 body shots in there. Very up a little bit, so you can't figure.
He's smart when you go out there. Take it.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with 1 punch, and you can lose the fight in 1 punch. Nice counter. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with 1 punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt.
There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. There's a counter shot. Jab slightly off target. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Beautiful counter punch. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Good counter punching. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And that jab just missed with the left hand. No rest for the weary. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. And just heats back up. They exchange punches. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Jesse?
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty up. Let's start the 6th. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be. Did you see that? Joe Louis in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
They've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfect match. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Joe Louis just got caught. How did they not go down?
Joe, what do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Ground bomber couldn't take anymore. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
Unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full well because I know his legs are gone. But this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. Jab slightly off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, his power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence
draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How did they not see that uppercut coming? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter expending a lot of a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can.
If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful. Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Trying to land that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Stamina is off the charts. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won.